Hi everyone, this is 6th grade Elevate, and for the next few days, we are going to be working with the coordinate plane. We are actually going to start with lesson 47 on graphing ordered pairs within the first quadrant, so all positive numbers. So it lets you know that a coordinate plane is a grid formed by a vertical and horizontal line axis. So vertical going up and down, horizontal left to right. It also lets you know that you can plot a point using a set of two numbers called an ordered pair. Sorry, something that I forgot is that point 0, 0 is your origin. That is your starting point whenever you are going to plot an ordered pair. So focused on the ordered pair 2, 3 says the first number in an ordered pair tells how many units to count to the right of the origin. So the first number is that 2, right? It tells you how many units to count to the right. So I'll zoom in, again starting at the origin. I need to go 2 units to the right. That's 1 and that's 2. Awesome. Then it says the second number, which is that 3, tells us how many units to count up. So I've already moved 2 units to the right. Now I'm going to look at the second number, which is the 3, and move 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. That leaves me at point P, which is 2, 3. Based on that model that you have just done, you can launch students into a 2-minute turn and talk. Describe how you would plot the ordered pair 1, 4 and 4, 1 on a coordinate plane. You may even want to ask them, how are plotting these points different? So if students are struggling to conceptualize, you can tell them to utilize the coordinate grid right here. So students should be able to identify that when they plot 1, 4, so starting at your origin, 1 space to the right, 4 up, 1, 4 is right here. Now, if I wanted to plot 4, 1, that would mean I need to move 4 to the right and 1 up. That would be right here. Because these 2 points do not overlap, then that means that there was a different process that we had to follow. Why was there a different process? Because the X and the Y coordinates were switched, meaning that the order in which we plot also switches. So then you'll spend 2 minutes modeling how to find the ordered pair when the point is already being given to you. So it's the same thing, starting with the origin, figuring out how many jumps to the right it takes to get you to A before having to move up. So something that I like to do is I like to tell students that I will do my jumps and then they tell me when to stop. They can scream out stop depending on the engagement of your class. But I literally would start at the origin and I would go 1, 2, 3. They would say stop right here. They'd say stop. And then now would be time to go up. Or you would tell them, okay, record that number. What number was that? They'll write 3 as their first number. And then you'll tell them, okay, now let's go up. 1, 2, 3, stop. Okay, what number did we end up at? We ended up at 4. So our ordered pair is 3, 4. Then you will model for them how to plot a point given the ordered pair before launching them into 10 minutes of partner practice. Pay attention to question 4. Students might productively struggle with this question only because they will know that they need to move 5 spaces to the right. However, some of them may struggle with, okay, now what, given that my Y coordinate is a 0. So the question that you can ask them is, what does it mean for me to move 0 spaces up? Students should be able to then say it means that I don't go anywhere. Okay, great. So that means that you're already where you need to be. Same thing with question 1 here. The only thing different is that Students starting at the origin need to know that the 0 is telling them that they are moving no spaces to the right. So if I'm moving no spaces to the right, then what does that mean? That means I'm already where I need to be. Okay, great. Now what does the y coordinate tell us? It tells us we need to move 6 units up. Okay, so that means I move no units to the right, but I move 6 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After their partner practice, they will do 5 minutes of some exit ticket time. This exit ticket is solely focused on graphing points given the ordered pair. So you want to make sure that they are plotting in the correct point for a total of 6 points.